Hi guys, welcome to my channel and I am Abidul Khan Obi. You are watching Speaking of the Best History. So let's get started.
Lieutenant Commanding John N. Barney, the Beaufort, 1 gun, Lieutenant Commanding W.H. Parker, the Raleigh, 1 gun, Lieutenant Commanding J.W. Alexander, the Teaser, 1 gun, Lieutenant Commanding W.A. Webb. The enemy's fleet in Hampton Roads consisted of the Cumberland, 24 guns, Congress, 50 guns, St. Lawrence, 50 guns, steam frigates Minnesota and Roanoke, 40 guns each. The relative force was as 21 guns to 204, not counting the small steamers of the enemy, though they had heavier armament than the small vessels of our fleet, which have been enumerated. The Cumberland and the Congress lay off Newport News. The other vessels were anchored about 9 miles eastward, near to Fortress Monroe. Strong shore batteries and several small steamers, armed with heavy rifled guns, protected the frigates Cumberland and Congress. Buchanan no doubt felt the inspiration of a sailor when his vessel bears him from the land, and the excitement of a hero at the prospect of battle, and thus we may understand why the trial trip was at once converted into a determined attack upon the enemy. After the plan of the Virginia had been decided upon, the work of her construction was pushed with all possible haste. Her armament was on board, and she was taken out of the dock while the workmen were still employed upon her. Indeed, the last of them were put ashore after she was started on her first experimental trip. Few men, conscious as Flag Officer Buchanan was of the defects of his vessel, would have dared such unequal conflict. Slowly, about 5 knots an hour, he steamed down to the roads. The Cumberland and Congress, seeing the Virginia approach, prepared for action, and, from the flagship Roanoke, signals were given to the Minnesota and St. Lawrence to advance. The Cumberland had swung so as to give her full broadside to the Virginia, which, silently and without any exhibition of her crew, moved steadily forward. The shot from the Cumberland fell thick upon her plated roof, but rebounded harmless as hailstones. At last, the prow of the Virginia struck the Cumberland just forward of her starboard